Hello, everybody. We've got nobody on yet, but that's okay. Give it a couple of minutes. I'm sure we'll get a few people on. Always do. And sometimes we're running late, so whatever. Got my little... Give a minute or two. Hello, Miss Ronette. I see you. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. I wish it was Friday, not Tuesday, but that's okay. Give a couple more minutes, or maybe another minute, and we'll go from there. Like I said, it's only Tuesday. I wish it was Friday. Give another minute or two. Hello, Carolyn. How are you doing? Let's see what you said there, Ronette. I gotta open that up. Let's see. Could be better, but it's fine. How are you? I'm doing well. We've just been crazy busy between personal life and work life. Yay, it's fun. But we just keep smiling and moving forward. That's what we do. I'm doing well, Carolyn. I hope you and Ronette are both doing well. I hope all of my whiskers are doing very well. Or at least pushing forward, right? Hi, Miss Serenity. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well also. Thank you. All right, well, I don't want to go on or wait too long because I've got another thing to do at 5 o'clock. I'm kind of pushing the limit here today. And then my husband and I will have to have dinner, so I'm gonna get us moving along. So this oil mixture is it's one of my mixtures, and it's called Peaceful Balance. And I like to use this one as we're getting ready to change into the holiday season. Things get chaotic, things get crazy. Tensions are high pretty much everywhere. You know, people are struggling. Hi, Miss Jody, our time traveler. Yay! Anyway, with the tensions high and everything, we have to be able to bring ourselves down and bring ourselves back and ground ourselves again. And this is one of my blends that I like to use that really helps with that. So before I go into it, I kind of wanted to go into each ingredient and what each ingredient attributes to. Hello, Miss Heather. Good to see you also. So Ylang Ylang. It's a powerfully sweet, exotic, and heady scent. It's similar to jasmine, and it helps to calm the nerves, especially during times of depression. And that's another reason why I like to use this blend, because holiday season a lot of people become very depressed during this time of year. And whether you spray it, you know, use it as a diffuser in your home, a room spray, or even put it on your person. Other people can still smell it, and it really does help with that. So it's not only depression, but stress and overwork. You know, holidays, right? We're all trying to make that extra money. It does help with the stress and the overwork also. It really does help a lot. So according to a study in 2006 with nurses, actually, It was used in aromatherapy, and it helped to reduce the stress, anxiety, and what's the word? Insomnia in nurses. Hi, Miss Lindsay. This oil also helps to aid and boost a person's self-esteem. It kind of sedates the mind and relaxes the body and like punches in an optimistic environment. Just a little tidbit, according to another study, I don't know which one it was, I didn't research it too much, but it's also been found to increase sexual desire. That's the Ylang Ylang. So its metaphysical values are it's calming, healing, relaxing, and even euphoric. Orange. So of course orange has a sweet citrus scent. But not all citruses are the same. Where like lemon or lime will give you have an uplifting but sour scent to it. Orange is more of a fresh, uplifting, and sweet. Orange helps open your heart, and it helps with opening the heart chakra, hence part of the helping to break of depression. And it frees from sadness, nervousness, and anxiety. It has a relaxing effect on some, while energizing effect in others by warding off the feeling of melancholy. It boosts optimism, natural charm, and self-confidence. Restores aura after serious illness or emotional stress. Hi, Tanessa. Good to see you also. So it's metaphysical values. I love orange, Lindsay. It's a beautiful, beautiful scent. It encourages, uplifts, optimism, and stimulates. And then patchouli. Patchouli is our third ingredient. We're only using 3 main ingredients here, which is nice. It's, just a very, very simple one. So there's few oils that provoke extreme reactions, and patchouli is definitely one of them. Either you love it or you hate it. Personally, I'm not a fan of patchouli, but when it's mixed with other oils, I don't hate it. It's a dark, earthy, musky scent. Stimulates the base chakra. And it has an affinity to the earth element. So that helps to ground you. Patchouli aids in dispelling fear and keeping away bad vibrations and negative people. It also helps, turn the page, it also helps to remove headaches and find clarity, promoting deeper meditation and insights. See, there we go. There's our reactions. Lindsay, it's not her favorite. Jody absolutely loves it. See, patchouli, there's very, very few oils out there that are scents that create extreme reactions. Love them or hate them. Patchouli is definitely one of those. Let's see, Serenity says, yes, patchouli is one that is so strong to me. Oops. It gives me a nosebleed because the smell was so strong. Ooh, that's a big reaction to it. Yeah, see, like I said, a lot of people love them and a lot of people hate it. It's just a 50-50 thing, I have a friend of mine who loves to wear it all the time, and I can only handle being around her for too long. But if she were to mix it with something else, I'd probably be okay. Anyway, as for your metaphysical values, it clears the environment, eliminating disharmony, encourages courage and communication. And then another little tidbit about patchouli, it also can be used in the bedroom, providing both partners respond positively to it. So, and the reason I throw that little tidbit in is because of the fact that it encourages courage and communication. Because if you're going to have that, where are you going to want it the most with your partner? Anyway, so I'm going to leave that part alone and let you guys ponder on that one. Anyway, so we've got our different oils. We've got our orange, our Ylang Ylang, and our patchouli. So I've actually got 3 different recipes here, and I'm hoping to, make it a little bit not too short of a live by doing this, because it's really a simple recipe. But I did 3 different ways. I broke it down 3 different ways. So you can do it as a a mixture in your diffuser. You can do it as a like a room spray, add water to it and do it as a room spray. Or you can do it as an oil on your body. So I'm going to actually make 2 batches of it, and I'll do both of them at the same time. That's usually how I do mine anyway. And that way but I'm not going to do the diffuser. I'm going to do the body and the spray, the room spray. So that way we'll do those. So I've got this one for the body, my little baby funnel here. And I've got this one for the bigger one for the room spray, my topper for my spray, and my body one. And every once in a while, I'll take the body one and I'll put it on in a little roller bottle. There you go. See, a little roller bottle. That works perfect. Yep. I like using the roller bottles. They're great. They're convenient. I just didn't have any right now, and when I went to go get some more bottles last week, she was out of the rollers, and I was like, that's okay. I can use it I'll just do it as a dropper. No problem. So like I said, hi, Miss Kathy, good to see you. This is one of those mixtures that, when you use it as a room spray, you spray it in your room. Of course, you're going to get a little bit on you. You're going to wear some of it. You go out anywhere, other people are going to smell it. If you use it as a body spray, I'm doing well, Kathy. I hope you're doing well tonight. If you use it as a body oil, people around you are definitely going to smell it on you. So it's one of the, like I said earlier, it's one of the reasons I really do like this one, because it helps. It's not only helping you, but you're helping others by them smelling it. One of the reasons why I like making my own oils, because not only am I making myself comfortable and happy and keeping bad energies away, but everybody who does smell it around you, the same thing's happening to them. They just don't realize it. So anyway, okay, so we're going to start off with the Ylang Ylang. Get the right one. Okay, let's get the Ylang Ylang out. Ooh, brand new bottle. If I can get it open. All right, so if we're going to let's start off with the spray. For the spray, we're going to use 7 to 9 drops, and it depends on how much you like Ylang Ylang or not. So you can use 7 to 9 drops. I'm a fan of it. I like adding 9 drops. Nine drops. Maybe I'll do them one at a time. Let's do the body one first, or the room spray first. I don't want to confuse even myself. And then I like to use the orange next. My orange is my mid, because you know how you've got you've got your three categories. You've got your top, your middle, your bottom of your categories. My orange is my middle. It's very, very strong. You don't need very much of it. So we're going to use just a little bit less of the orange. Instead of 7 to 9 drops, we're going to do 4 to 6 drops. I did the 9 drops, so I'm going to do the 6 drops. If I can get it out. Ooh. I might have gotten 7 drops in there. That's okay. I love the smell of the orange. Okay, and then our patchouli. That is our very earthy scent. This is our lower. This is the bottom realm of it. And because it's really, really strong, you definitely don't need to use as many. So this one, we only need 2 to 3 drops. Got 1, 2, 3. We do not need much. So it's, I mean, I know you can't see in this bottle, but there is such a tiny amount. I mean, it's not a lot of drops at all. Now for this, we're only going to add 2 ounces of water to it. So for this mixture, 7 to 9 drops of Ylang Ylang, 4 to 6 drops of orange, 2 to 3 drops of patchouli. We're only going to add 2 ounces of water. Get my little so 2 ounces of water is about a half of a shot glass. Another way to look at it. So we're just going to add a little bit of water to that. Let it pour down in there. I measured it out real quick when I poured it. And that was actually only 2/3 of a quarter cup. Will give you your 2 ounces worth. Maybe a little bit less. I might not put it all in there. I'm not 100% on that measurement. Yeah, I'm going to not put it all in there. Okay, so there's that one. Put my little baby funnel to the side. Your room sprays, you always want to give them a nice little shake. I like to swirl them. I don't know why. I prefer to swirl them over shake them. Mix it all together. And this is the room spray. So that smells really good. Okay, I'm going to set that one to the side. Okay, so for the body. Now this one, let's grab the Ylang Ylang again. And we're going to use the same amount that we're going to use in a diffuser. So it's only 2 to 3 drops of Ylang Ylang. I'm going to do the 3 drops. I always tend to go to the high end just because. And then 1 to 2 drops of orange. So I'm going to get 2 drops of orange because it's pretty small. Oh, that wasn't even a drop. There it goes. So Serenity is asking, how long do you let them sit before you use? I don't let mine sit. When they're ready, when they're mixed, they're ready. When I'm a firm believer, as while you're mixing them, you're already setting your intentions to go with that. If you decide, or like in this case, you know, I'm doing a live, but my intention's there. If I want to throw something extra in it, I'll let it sit in a new moon. And that's just because of new moon and new beginnings and, you know, bringing back life to you again. I would use the new moon, but you don't have to let it sit at all. And then let's see, Serenity asked another question. How do you store them and how would you store them? Normally, or in a dark place. So in these darker bottles, in these ones, the black bottles or amber bottles, you don't have to store them in a dark place. I just let them sit. Oh my goodness, Lindsay, you're right. It is a new moon tonight. Okay, so these might have to sit out tonight just for extra oomph. Just give it that punch, right? Anyway, with the colored bottles, you don't have to put them in a dark place. You could let them sit out. Preferably not like in direct sunlight. I mean, don't put the bottle in a windowsill and let it sit there, right? If you have to use a clear bottle for it, definitely put it in a cabinet in a dark place. The boost it needs. Yes, obviously, I agree with Lindsay. I think it was meant to be. Since I was supposed to do this live a couple days ago, and Serenity let me take her day because, like a dummy, I left all of my notes and a couple of other important things at work, and I couldn't get in there to get them. So, put some clear quartz in your bottle. Yes, absolutely. A lot of times I forget. I don't have too many chips. I actually just ordered some to put inside my bottles when I do my oils. But it's amazing. Always, every time you can get a chance to give it that extra punch or that extra oomph that you think it needs, go for it. But then again, I also still firmly believe that when you are making a mixture of any kind, your intention is there. Anyway, so we did the Ylang Ylang and the orange, I think. Yeah. I don't want to get all mixed up. And we're going to add the patchouli to it, and we only need 1 drop. Not much. Come on, there it goes. 1 drop. Well, I maybe did a little bit more. Smells pretty amazing. I'm glad you like it. Like I said, I'm not really a fan of patchouli, but add it to other stuff, and it just makes an amazing smell. Now, you can make as much. I'm going to add orange peel and patchouli. Nice. Absolutely. Absolutely, you can. Orange peel has a great, beautiful citrus scent to it. The aroma is gorgeous. And the values, the metaphysical values of it don't change, you know. So, absolutely, you can. It's the thing. What do we always like to tell you? You make it your own. That's what it is. So, I'm just kind of swirling the bottle. It's really not a lot in there. I mean, that's your base recipe. And I think I'm going to double it because there's not quite enough in there to even for the dropper to get to it. So I'm going to add a little bit more. So, Ylang Ylang, 2 to 3 drops. 3 drops for me. 1, 2, 3. Orange, 1 to 2 drops. Come on. 1, 2. I'm only going to double it though. And then 1 drop of patchouli. There we go. That's enough for the dropper to get a hold of it. Now, for this one, because what oil did I use? So I like to use Now, and then the other one that I like to use is, I have this one, Lumineer. For the orange, I'm using Now for both the patchouli and the Ylang Ylang. And then, what is the other one? Star something? Give me a second. They do oils too, and I like to get my oils through them. Where? Let me pull it up real quick and I'll get you. Come on. It's taking a bit of time. Star West. Yeah. Okay, so base oil, yes. Everybody, you can use whatever base oil you want. And this time, for this one, I'm going to use Tranquil Rose Massage Oil. Even though it says it's a massage oil on it, I like using this one, and because it helps to soak in real nice. It hangs on a lot longer. And so for your base oil, you want to use, just like we did our water, but 1.5 to 2 ounces of your base oil. So I'm going to use my little cup. Now I doubled the recipe, so I'm actually going to up my base oil, but by literally just about 1/2 ounce. You don't need to add too much more to it. If you're going to make a big batch of it, though, then you definitely would want to multiply that. We just did a double. Now the base oil is a little bit thicker, so it takes a little bit more time to get down this funnel. I probably should have just poured it in the jar. That's okay. Let's let it drop itself right on in there. While that's dropping down in there, see if I have... There you go. Yes, Miss Laura, definitely. Give it a whirl and see if you like it. It's taking a little bit of time because it's thicker than the oil, so it goes down a little bit slower. Well, I've also got itty bitty funnels. I've been having a hard time finding some bigger funnels that'll fit in my bottles. Come on. Okay, we're going to swap to pouring it in there. Nope, we're not. We're not, because we just poured it all over the ground. Did I hear Brian coughing in the background? I don't know, babe. Are you coughing in the background? Maybe. He says maybe. Yeah, that's him coughing in the background, he says. I got to put a little paper towel under here because I did spill some of it. I'll have to see where I wind up. See where I like its measurement. She says, hello, love. Hey there. He says, hey. So we're just waiting a little bit for this to get down the funnel. And this is one that we're going to use for our body, to put on our body. So while that's going down, now these make my recipes. The way I do my recipes is they make itty bitty batches, itty bitty tiny bits at a time, and that's because I don't use it too often, and I don't do it in big batches. Hello, love. Are you going to say hi to the girls?
Hello, baby.
So anyway, I do mine in itty bitty batches at a time. So for the diffuser, 2 to 3 drops of the Ylang Ylang. Oh, good, Ronette. I'm glad you like it. I'm sorry, Tanessa. That's the fish tank. Anyway. For the diffuser, that's the room, or I'm sorry, not the diffuser. For the room spray, 7 to 9 drops of Ylang Ylang, 4 to 6 drops of orange, 2 to 3 drops of patchouli. For the diffuser, 2 to 3 drops of Ylang Ylang, 1 to 2 drops of orange, 1 drop of patchouli. For the body oil, you're going to use the same as the diffuser, all the same amount of drops as the diffuser, but you're going to add 1.5 to 2 ounces of a carrier oil to your liking. And that's just how that works out. It's pretty much how all my recipes work out. I sure did go for making a mess. Oh, you're very welcome, Miss Lindsay. I'm glad you liked the recipe. Well, I hope you like the recipe. I'm just assuming. Come on. Beat it up a little bit, get it to go down. I have another recipe that I want to give you guys that I think, of course, this time of year, you know, the reason we're doing this one is because this time of year we're stressing, we're overworking ourselves, we're trying to make that extra money for the holidays, for the kiddos, or for whatever reason, you know, the end of year bills, all that kind of stuff, and we're wearing ourselves down. So I have another recipe that it has helped me well over the years, that I also like to use as I use it as a body oil. I've not made this one as a room spray, and so I think that as a room spray you would just maybe, yeah, about double the drops of each ingredient, the amount of drops for a room spray, and then add your water. Give her a swirl, mix it up, and we've got a beautiful a beautiful body. I love the smell of that. And just because, put a little drop on, go for it. And I'll put a little drop on my finger. I'm a big fan of the pressure points. Get it on those pressure points. I'm gonna wear it. You are very welcome. So those are my recipes. Jody said that she had made it and she liked the smell of it. Thank you. I'm glad you did. I believe Ronette, let me see. I might be, add orange peel. Clear quartz. Trying to read through the things real quick. Yep, Ronette had said she loved the smell. I really do. Do you have any problem with them going bad or rancid? Does something need to be added to keep them fresh? If you care for them properly, an oil, you know, a good oil, which depends on where you get your oils from, it's gonna last quite a while. This is another reason why I do such small batches, is because I don't worry about them even being in the bottle for, you know, a season at a time. I know that some oils, if you do in big batches, you've got to be cautious, take care of them properly. If they're in a clear bottle, put them in a dark place. If they're in a darker bottle, you can have them on the counter, but don't, you know, let the sunlight hit them. And then on top of that, you know, room temperature. You don't want extreme cold. You definitely don't want extreme heat. You know, so don't. You're going to ruin your oils that way. You'll ruin all of your oils that way, and we don't want to do that. Other than that, I don't add anything extra to my oils to help keep them fresh. Ronette, that would be wonderful if you post a picture. So this is my other oil recipe that I wanted to give y'all as a little surprise, a little extra. Let me open my notes in here. So this one is called I call this one Magical Success. It could be any type of success that you want it to be. It's all about your intention, correct? Okay. So this one is considered a 3-to-6 or 2-6 ratio. You're going to use 3 to 6 drops of sweet orange essential oil, orange peel essential oil, and any type of orange oil. Okay. 1 to 6 of your cinnamon bark oil. What's the other one? Ceylon cinnamon oil. Any type of cinnamon oil. And then your third one is a 2 to 6 of Atlas cedarwood oil. And those are, so you've got your You've got your three, main components, your three different levels. Your sweet orange so this is a very, very sweet smelling oil, but it is to help bring what success you want to you. So I wanted to throw that one in there. This time of year, we're working our butts off and trying to get that extra bit of coin or whatever we need to do. Well, I hope that if any of you make this, set your intention, make the oil. It has helped me. And I know it will help you. So Ronette asked, would I mind if sharing with your daughter? I gave her some of mine, not the recipe. Oh, honey, you could give her the recipe even. I have no problem with you sharing the recipe with her or giving her some of your oil or whatever you want. I share this with you, and if you feel that it needs to be shared with someone else or a family member, daughters especially, daughters, best friends, parents, grandparents, absolutely. I don't have a problem with you sharing, and I absolutely appreciate you asking. I really do appreciate you asking. Oh, I'm so glad that you enjoy it. Well, I do know that it wasn't a very long live. See if we have any other questions before I shut her down. Oh, you're very welcome, Ronette. Absolutely. Obviously, if you want to share it, there's a reason for it. I mean, of course we ask that you don't make it and sell it, as your own. We definitely, I might be a little bit upset about that, but that's not what you're wanting to do. You're wanting to share it with someone else who would very much enjoy it and could probably use it. I'll be right back. Just throwing my paper towel away, that's all. So, and you guys, you ladies are so very welcome. I'm glad that you enjoyed the live. Yes, that's the only thing. I absolutely love when my recipes are shared with good in your heart to share it. But when they're taken and used, that's where I kind of get to fuming. Anywho. See if we have any other questions real quick, and then I guess we'll get to getting for the rest of the Tuesday. Oh, I'm so only Kendra. Sounds good to me, love. I am so glad that all of you enjoyed it, and I know this oil has served me well, and I know that it will serve all of you well. All right, I think on that note, if any questions come up or whatever later, you can always get a hold of me. You could always comment on the lives, and I will answer back everything that I possibly can. Until then, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Tuesday evening, probably Wednesday morning for Jody. I love all of you. Many blessings. Mwah.